Got Brian Pearson, president of American Benefits Exchange here in Austin with us this morning. Let's talk finances here. Coronavirus, it's just been a strange time. It's really hurt the economy. It's really hurt people in their pocketbooks. If people are looking to cut some costs right now, what advice do you have for them?
Sure. Well, Casey, good morning, and thanks for having me. Certainly COVID-19 has impacted, virtually all of us. And to that, I think we all need to kind of hunker down and look at areas we can save money, and not so much a budget, but just kind of doing an assessment and inventory of where the money is actually going. You may have a lot of money still coming in, you may have very little coming in, but regardless, doing an inventory of where that money's going. And to that, you may need to dig a little deeper, reach out to the finance companies, the banks, the automobile dealerships, even your cable company, your internet company, because we're all in this together as we see and hear, and they certainly understand the impact of what's going on, the massive unemployment, so they're willing to work with you. And so just keep that in mind, be proactive. If you are able to cut costs, then that's a perfect opportunity as well to pay down the debt that you may have and to increase your savings right now.
And a lot of people across the country have lost their jobs, but a lot of people still have their jobs, but they're just kind of wondering about the future. What advice do you have for them?
Right. Well, for those that have a job, count your blessings. But if you're still working, I would urge you to also do an assessment of the funds coming in and the monies that are going out. It's also a great time to start living below your means, to pay off debt. And then if you, at your current place of employment, if you have a 401k, possibly you're not in a position to continue maximizing the annual allowable contributions, but at least I would urge you to continue putting funds into that 401k to where you're receiving your employer match, because that's free money.
Last question, and this is just because I haven't seen you since the pandemic began. Just describe overall the impact this thing has had on the economy. I mean, is this just the worst thing that you have ever seen or experienced?
It really is, Casey. I mean, everybody is truly impacted. And certainly in my lifetime, I've never seen anything like it. It's exciting to see various restaurants and stores, businesses, office buildings reopening. But, with 40 plus million people that have filed unemployment, it goes back to times of the Great Depression. So there's just a lot of work ahead of us. And that includes everybody.
Brian Pearson with American Benefits Exchange. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Casey. My pleasure.